Can you tell me just a little bit about your time as a special ed teacher? My son was a special needs kid, and just like some of those people that helped him along the way, were just like the most beautiful, wonderful relationships. It's really just such like rewarding, fulfilling work, and just I don't know, it just draws lovely people.
Yeah, I loved it. It taught me a lot. I probably learned more than I felt like sometimes I taught the students. But when I graduated from Purdue in elementary education, it was at a time where there were no teaching jobs, if you can imagine that. And I got a job at the Henry County Youth Center, which was a facility for students who were pulled from homes for a lot of reasons, or who were incarcerated as youth. And it had two different sides of the facility, and I worked both sides. And during that time, there were a lot of kids who were identified with special needs. I also was very involved in helping them with their schoolwork and just life. And, and so it was the best training ever. And then when I left that job, I got into a special education position at a small rural school in Delaware County, West Del, which was awesome. But I loved every experience of it. What I loved about special education is obviously the students. I mean, I had wonderful students throughout my tenure as a special education teacher, but you have that unique experience to get to know the family more so because there's a lot of involvement. Also, the support systems around the child. So whether that's OT, PT, behavioralist, it was a team effort. And I got my eyes opened up to the need for more in the field. And I also had my eyes wide open to the need for more services. I'm also very clear-eyed on the expense of those services to families and the important role that our schools play in that. So it was very humbling.